If a mob catches my children and asks them their religion, what should they say? Actor Naseeruddin Shah aired his fears on mob violence and lack of accountability. He also hit out at Bollywood, saying that there was rising saffronization in Bollywood. The stench, he insists, was always there, but now it's in your face. The BJP and the RSS hit back at Naseeruddin Shah, accusing him of playing into the hands of the Defame India gang.
फिक्र मुझे होती है अपने बच्चों के बारे में, क्योंकि कल को उन्हें कोई अगर एक भीड़ ने घेर लिया कि तुम हिंदू हो या मुसलमान, तो उनके पास तो कोई जवाब ही नहीं होगा.
Veteran actor Naseeruddin Shah once again stoking a row with a politically charged comment, raking up the intolerance debate and leading the attack on the Modi government. Referring to the 3rd December Bulandshahr violence, Naseeruddin Shah said that the death of a cow has become more significant than that of a police officer in today's India, and that those breaking the law have immunity in the country.
फिक्र मुझे होती है अपने बच्चों के बारे में, क्योंकि कल को उन्हें कोई अगर एक भीड़ ने घेर लिया कि तुम हिंदू हो या मुसलमान, तो उनके पास तो कोई जवाब ही नहीं होगा. ये जहर फैल चुका है, खुली छूट मिल गई है कानून को अपने हाथों में लेने की. कई इलाकों में हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि एक गाय की मौत को ज्यादा अहमियत दी जाती है एक पुलिस अफसर की मौत के बनिस्बत.
Expectedly, sharp reactions came in from political quarters on Naseeruddin Shah's comments, with the BJP and RSS accusing the actor of fear-mongering. Rajya Sabha MP Rakesh Sinha said that the actor was becoming part of a sinister design of an anti-civil society propaganda.
मैं उन्हें एक ही नसीहत दूंगा कि वे ओछी राजनीति ना करें. एक आर्टिस्ट से अपेक्षा की जाती है वे अपने लोकतांत्रिक अधिकारों के तहत सरकारों का विरोध कर सकता है, लेकिन वह ऐसा काम ना करे जिससे देश, समाज और भारत की संस्कृति बदनाम हो.
While Shiv Sena called Naseeruddin Shah's comment a big blunder and an attempt to divide the country.
Don't create such scenes in the country. It is you people who are again responsible. Somebody is supposed has made a mistake. So to react on that mistake, blunder cannot be the answer.
However, Congress swiftly moved to the actor's defense, citing free speech.
You know, this is now a very popular sentiment because what happened in Bulandshahr is frightening. I mean, it gives you an impression of a state which is being allowed to become, a complete, shall we say, a banana republic, where anybody can do what they want and get away with it. I think he's voicing the echo of many people who feel the same.
This is not the first time actor Naseeruddin Shah has stoked a row with his words. Earlier as well, Shah had come under attack for his remarks on the Modi government, actor Anupam Kher, and his recent jibe at cricketer Virat Kohli. Bureau Report, India Today.
Feeling scared, intolerance rising, Naseeruddin Shah incidentally isn't the only one. Co-stars Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, they too have expressed their apprehensions in the past. Let's listen in.
There is intolerance. There's extreme intolerance.
There is?
There is. I think there is growing intolerance. I think people just, put words in the air even before thinking. And here is a secular country. Here is a country perhaps for the last 10 years on the cusp of going beyond what we think. And we keep talking about modern India. And we keep talking about progressing. We keep talking about the new India. And we just keep talking. I don't think if this country is not going to be secular, happy in its approach, allowing people to be, and the younger people especially, we are a 25 average age country. The youngsters are not going to stand for it. It's stupid. It's stupid to be intolerant on the basis, and this is my biggest issue, not an issue. I think it's the only advice I can give at 50 to anyone, that intolerance religiously, not being secular in this country is the worst kind of crime you can do as a patriot.
I think in the last maybe 6 months, 8 months, there has been a growing sense of despondency, I would say. I mean, when I sit at home and talk to Kiran, Kiran and I have lived all our lives in India. For the first time, Kiran says, should we move out of India? Now, that's a disastrous and very big statement for Kiran to make to me. She fears for her child. She fears for, you know, what the atmosphere around us will be. She feels scared to open the newspapers every day. That does indicate that there is a sense of growing disquiet. It's a sense of growing despondency. Apart from alarm, there's one part of it is alarm. There's another part you feel depressed. You know, you feel low. You feel, you know, why is this happening? So that sense does exist in me, to be quite honest. Yeah.
This isn't the first time Naseeruddin Shah has spoken out against what he's termed as rising intolerance. Are his fears genuine, or is there merit in the accusation that he stooped to a low in fear-mongering? Joining me now on the broadcast, Saira Shah Halim, actor Naseeruddin Shah's niece, and she's a well-respected activist. Dr. Rakesh Sinha will join us in just a moment. I have Aman Sinha of the BJP with me on the broadcast. Ghansham Tiwari represents the Samajwadi Party. But Aman Sinha, Naseeruddin Shah is a well-respected actor. He's a respected member of the civil society. He's voicing his fears, and he's not the only one. There is fear on the streets when a cow is considered more valuable than a cop.
Gaurav, Naseeruddin Shah is 68 years old, and you're right, he's got a lot of respect, accolades, made a lot of money through his medium, through his movies, etc. But now all of a sudden he starts feeling insecure. He did not feel insecure after Sikh riots of 1984, where 30,000 Sikhs were massacred in streets of... All right, 3,000. But I believe the figure is much higher, Gaurav.
Okay.
Because apart from all those who were killed, there were people who were, injured, people were, fatally injured. So let me say that Mr. Naseeruddin Shah, all along these years, has never felt insecure. Now, if you see, 20 biggest communal riots where maximum number of fatalities have taken place, Gaurav, you'll find that 19 of them have happened either in Congress regime or in regime of their allied parties. But all through this, Mr. Naseeruddin Shah never felt insecure. Mr. Naseeruddin Shah did not feel insecure when he was protesting against hanging of Yaqub Memon. But without, any provocation or any pretext, he is sitting comfortably in his drawing room.
No, but there is a provocation, there is a pretext. A police officer has been killed, and the Yogi Adityanath government is actually going after those who killed a cow. Let me put that question to Saira Shah.
But let me say, there are two SITs which are investigating at the same time. Not only that, Gaurav, on the very same place, there was a congregation of about 10 lakh Muslims for a meeting, and nobody felt insecure there.
Okay, Saira Shah Halim, this is the second time that Naseeruddin Shah has spoken up. So RSS MP Rakesh Sinha argues that Naseeruddin Shah, your uncle, madam, has joined a gang that is out to defame India. This is a country of 80% Hindus, which gave Naseeruddin Shah his name, his fame, and now he in turn is defaming India, is Rakesh Sinha's argument.
See, with all due respects to Mr. Sinha, I think he has quite a wild imagination to start with, because Mr. Shah, my uncle, doesn't need, he's 68, he's in the autumn of his life. He doesn't really need to plot and plan, some kind of a sinister design to break India or tukre or something like that. He's not going that way. And being a public person, I think he's well within his rights to espouse his views as a free-thinking citizen of the country, like you and I would do. So why do we need to actually, stalk people or really troll people so much who are in the public sphere? He is as much he's as much a citizen of India as you and I, and it's a democratic country. In a democratic country, be it a normal Aam Aadmi or a public person, everybody is well within their rights to talk about their valid and legit concerns. Now here he is talking about a frightening indicator that determines the complete collapse of our constitutional values. A couple of weeks ago, we saw this frightening mob frenzy that actually led to a death of a policeman in Bulandshahr, which was a very unfortunate incident to happen in India. So when the vanguards of safety and security are harmed in this manner and a video goes viral, so what safety can a normal citizen on the road expect? What can an armed janata expect?
Please respond. When a policeman is not safe, when a policeman is killed and his killers are not caught, wouldn't there be fear, sir? Why target Naseeruddin Shah by saying he's joined the Defame India gang?
You know, any part of the country, if anyone is killed, whether he is a policeman or a citizen, it should be not only condemned, but the law should take its course, and every state has moral duty, constitutional obligation to arrest the criminal, punish them. Having said that, I have a question. A senior police officer was killed, lynched in Kashmir, just in front of a mosque. Then Naseeruddin Shah, for Naseeruddin Shah, India was the safest country. If he has concern for Bulandshahr, he should visit Bulandshahr, he should see the situation. And if the government is not taking any action, if Jogi government is complacent about the investigation, he should knock the door of the Supreme Court as his fellow comrades knock the door of Supreme Court in the case of Memon and Afzal Guru. Moreover, I have a question. This is a country where Hindus are in majority, 80% Hindus. But we have never questioned any artist, any literary figure, what is your caste and religion? This is not the tradition of Hindu tradition.
Okay,
and
let me quickly get Saira to respond to that before I bring in singer Abhijit and Ghanshyam Tiwari. Let's take this step by step, sir.
No, sir, let me
Mr. Rakesh
let me
Sinha,
complete. Let me, sir,
Mr.
give me
Rakesh
10 seconds to complete my sentence.
kindly do not indulge in
he got the name,
whataboutery,
fame and
because
wealth.
the incident
At this juncture,
hand
he is telling his
is the
religion.
complete loss,
He is a part of
breakdown
political
law and
gangster
order.
trying to defend the country. The citizens of the country are safe in Please, no violence at the rural level. There is an unbreakable bond between Hindus and Muslims in the rural area. This is urban-centric communalism.
Is there merit in Rakesh Sinha says, in Rakesh Sinha says that it's selective outrage. When a police officer is lynched in Srinagar outside a mosque, then Naseeruddin Shah does not feel insecure. He feels insecure when something happens in Uttar Pradesh.
Gaurav, first and foremost, it is saddening and heartbreaking to see an icon in front of us, a man who has built his identity on the basis of his work, to be able to being diminished and demonized in this manner. I think it is freedom of speech. If anyone, 68-year-old or 16-year-old, feels insecure. Yesterday I was on a debate where the mother of the two children and wife of Subodh Kumar Singh was speaking, where she said clearly that the police in Uttar Pradesh is now working to ensure that all the evidence of the case are removed. His two children were there. He says that India is being pushed into hollow debate. These are two children who are facing the wrath of this government. Response of Yogi government, the 4 people they arrested, the 7 people they put FIR on, 4 people were left because there was no charge against them, found to be not guilty after 16 days. The two minors were put, one imaginary person was put. The response of the chief minister, final point, the response of the chief minister, day one of the incident, please sir, you are a member of parliament, please don't speak over me, I respect you. Please maintain the order of the debate and dignity of your
No, it's not.
My very quick point to you.
Let's take this one by one. Let's take this point by point.
Day one of response of chief minister is watch light and sound show in Gorakhpur. Day 2 of response of chief minister is issue a letter that talks about conspiracy against cow, but not mention Subodh Kumar Singh.
And let me take that question to Abhijit. Let's take this step by step. Gentlemen, allow me to moderate. Gentlemen, allow me. Ghanshyam Tiwari. Abhijit, isn't this unfair to target Naseeruddin Shah? The killing of a cow, as Ghanshyam Tiwari points out, is given more importance than the killing of a police officer. The priority of the Uttar Pradesh police is to hunt the killers of the cow and not the cop, Abhijit.
No, that's not correct.
Abhijit, can you hear me?
I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
Every time we are discussing, and there is a communal angle. Everybody, I'm just seeing everybody is talking about the communal. If it is communal, so let me tell you, because Naseeruddin Shah is a superstar in India, because Hindus are secular.
Okay.
Am I wrong to say that?
Yes, you are wrong.
Because of Hindus, they are secular.
The
That's
film
why
Gandhi was a hit across the country. It was played on every 15th August. Though the actor was not from India, not a Hindu. So please, if this is your understanding of Bollywood, I am shocked. If you think that because Naseeruddin Shah is respected, because you and I are Hindus, I am really shocked that you are a veteran of film industry and can speak in this language.
Aman Sinha wants to come in. Aman Sinha, aren't we making, isn't this making a mockery of Naseeruddin Naseeruddin Shah's fears. He's scared. He's scared for his children. Every right-thinking person, he says, should be scared, given the mob violence on the streets.
Gandhi is not my ideal.
First of all, Gaurav, let me say that I could not understand what my friend was saying. Is he challenging the fact that Hindus are not secular? What are you trying to say?
Okay.
The fact of the matter is, Gaurav, that Mr. Naseeruddin Shah has earned all the respect, accolades, and despite that from people of this country only, regardless of their religion, but despite that, he feels that this country is not good enough for him to feel secure. There are certainly exceptions. There are incidents which are ghastly, which need to be condemned, and absolutely they need to be, ensured that people are punished, guilty are punished. But what happened to Naseeruddin Shah when in my friend's government, the Muzaffarnagar riots were going on where Supreme Court indicted the SP government.
Okay.
Mr. Naseeruddin Shah did not feel any outrage at all.
So
when
you are saying
Abdul
this is
Hamid, who was
selective.
brutally killed in Kashmir, you just raised that point, Gaurav. There was no outrage from Mr.
No, but
Naseeruddin Shah.
Saira Shah
there
says
was
this
no
is-
outrage.
this is
in
whataboutery.
Thousands and thousands of cases
But something
where
could
innocent
trigger him
people were
off.
killed just in order to target this government, just in order to target the Prime Minister of this
Mr.
country,
Okay,
and in order
Saira-
to target BJP.
Saira,
this
Aman
outrage
the
is
Sinha.
coming
BJP
through.
says Naseeruddin Shah is targeting a right-wing or, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, a right-wing
Okay,
government or Prime Minister
let me
Narendra
tell you
Modi.
one thing. Let me tell you one thing, and I'm not saying this as a niece, I'm telling you certain facts about him. Everyone knows that he's a complete apolitical person. Yes, he's opinionated, he has strong opinions, he's an intellectual, and he, being a public person, is building a public opinion on a certain atmosphere
Building a
that gives
public
impunity
opinion on what,
to thugs
madam?
and criminals.
To demean the country?
So I think if the
defame the
government of
country?
the day,
What
if
is
the
this
government
building a
of the
public
day
opinion on?
actually believes that they want to take crime seriously, please take cognizance
I'm sorry,
of the appalling
each and every
breakdown
crime is
of
taken
law
seriously,
and order in the
and
country,
investigations are
rather
taken to their
than
logical
indulging
ends.
in
We have
border
courts of
boundary
law
and
here
witch hunting
who
of
appreciate the,
respectable people.
appreciate the evidence and adjudicate on the
when
matter.
it comes to Bollywood, Naseeruddin Shah has also commented on Bollywood, and he says that there is stench of saffron inclination. This stench of saffron inclination was always there. Boo to aati thi, but it wasn't as in your face as it is today. Is Bollywood turning saffron, Abhijit?
But why should Saffron stench to him?
Yes.
That is the point.
Yes, I
that
can
reflects
see
his pathological
what is
hatred.
happening today. Today, the Bollywood. Hello, who's?
Go on, sir.
Hello. I'm supposed to reply, or anyone else?
Sure, you're supposed to reply,
Yes,
but
I
Saira
can
Shah
see this
Halim,
today's scenario, Bollywood. That's why the Bollywood is totally dominated by Pakistanis.
no. That's
Bollywood
unfair,
is
sir.
totally
What is the evidence
dominated
to
by
say that?
Pakistanis.
Where is the evidence?
Did
Where is
he
the
object?
evidence
I
to
really
say
don't
that?
want to say anything to...
What? No, you are telling about the body. No, you said Bollywood. You said Bollywood. But that is the latest scenario of Bollywood.
Okay, Saira, what is the evidence, if I may ask? Saira, what is the evidence that Bollywood is turning saffron? Because from Amir Khan to
See,
Shah Rukh Khan to Salman
Gaurav,
Khan,
this is
the
not
Khans have
only
ruled the
about
Bollywood.
prominent,
Our Bollywood industry is very, very secular, madam.
No, absolutely. So Bollywood is a very secular country. Some of our greatest lyricists, the biggest actors today, the three Khans, be it my uncle, be it Javed Akhtar, Shabana Azmi, it's all ruled by predominantly people from the minority community. Now, if you look at what he meant when he used the word saffronize, is that certain elements like our great respected musician who's sitting here, who unfortunately is holding some hardline thoughts, and he is up the ante on Pakistani actors. Here we need to understand that they came in here as artists, and if people really are unemployed, you please prove yourself by the date of your work. Don't go against some other country.
When Naseeruddin Shah says saffronization ki boo aati hai, isn't this fear-mongering? He's a superstar. He knows Bollywood inside out, and yet Ghanshyam Tiwari says saffronization ki boo aati hai.
I believe that under freedom of speech, if you start targeting people on how they articulate themselves rather than looking at the spirit of the message, and you ignore the fact that a chief minister has gone around hate-mongering, does not care about the constitution. 83 bureaucrats, former NSA has written appeal to the Prime Minister, appeal to the Chief Secretary, appeal to the DGP, that this chief minister does not respect the constitution.
Rakesh Sinha, please
Yes,
respond.
yes,
anything
yesterday
legally
BJP
wrong,
was saying,
Gaurav,
yesterday BJP
why
was
do they
saying
not go to
that-
court?
that
Okay.
yesterday
There
BJP
is
was
no
saying
basis,
that these
either
civil
legal or
servants
factual.
have no
Okay.
stake in the country.
Rakesh
So
Sinha.
when you question this government, this chief minister, they will say you
On
don't
the
have stake in the
contrary,
country.
Gaurav,
Closing
You
comments,
have
I want to
stake in the
quickly
country.
bring in
government was
Rakesh
indicted
Sinha.
by
You
Supreme
don't have
Court.
stake in the
And
country.
Chief
Rakesh
Minister
Sinha,
build hate.
at
instead
that
of
time,
shooting the
Mr.
messenger,
Akhilesh
isn't
Yadav
it time
did
to
not
read
even
the
tender an
message?
apology.
Instead of shooting the messenger, Rakesh Sinha, shouldn't we read the message, sir?
Before my remark, I am leaving a question to Saira. Does she also feel that India is unsafe for her? I think this very question, which Naseeruddin Shah has propounded in this country, is
Okay, can I
going to
reply to you,
give
sir?
very, very
Can I
bad
reply to
name
you?
because an artist has reached beyond the geography.
Okay, can
and
I reply
he
to
is
you?
misusing
Can I reply to you?
his name and fame. If he has right to oppose Narendra Modi
Okay,
government,
Saira,
he has
Saira,
right to
please
fight
respond.
against Narendra Modi government. He has right
Okay,
to
let me
oppose
respond
Yogi
to
government.
that.
He has right to criticize the
I
government.
heard you.
But he does
I
not
heard
have
you, Mr.
right
Sinha.
to
Let me
give a
respond.
bad name to the civil society and a country
Okay,
like
let
India
me-
and
okay.
Hindu majority community Hindus.
Okay. Saira, criticize the
Okay,
Prime
can I
Minister.
reply to you, Mr.
Don't
Sinha?
defame the country, claims the RSS ideologue.
Okay, Mr. Sinha, firstly, if you have not seen his video, he's not said a word against the PM. He's not said a word about the government. He's simply spoken about the prevailing atmosphere in the country, which is terrorizing people in the name of cow vigilantism. Okay, now it's not, cow vigilantism is not the right word. Now I
That
think we
is
should
more
use the word
dangerous.
cow
Okay.
terrorism.
Wherever
because
the cow
certain
vigilantism
sections
had taken place,
of
Prime
the
Minister
Indian-
condemned, Mohan Bhagwat ji
certain
condemned.
sections of the
Don't
Indian
derail the
community are
debate.
being terrorized.
Saira,
Shouldn't
don't-
now
don't-
actions
don't
speak
defend
louder
intentions.
And it is
than
not
words?
cow vigilantism.
I have
It
run
is
out of
not
time on this debate, but this is one story we'll be tracking very, very closely. To all my guests, many thanks for joining me. Instead of shooting the messenger, it's time we read the message. Many thanks.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.